One down.
There we go. All right. Shimakaze, that is an odd choice.
I feel like that is a pick out of necessity. I mean, similar to NGA not having a carrier early, I don't really think you want to bring a Shimakaze in this environment unless you have to. It does surprise me though, if it is out of necessity, that not one member of their clan has another pick. They seem to get into B really fast. Did they have, did they move before they killed you?
Honestly, by a few seconds, yes. But Shimakaze is also a very fast destroyer. It's 10%
True.
faster than Gearing.
Especially if you use speed boost to get there.
Yep. Shimakaze with a speed flag, which is the only way to
Yeah,
use
it's
it.
like 43 knots.
44.1 knots, in fact.
Yeah, that's a solid 8 knots faster than Gearing, which is going to lead to a large disparity in caps if he does manage to pull this off before Saru gets in the cap. Initial deployment for CUTIE appears to be destroyers to A and B with cruisers porting, battleship in between with 2 Hindenburgs and a Montana heading up to the C cap to fight the islands.
Very aggressive positioning by their Shimakaze.
Well,
unsure about that.
he is the only destroyer, so he is going to have to be aggressive. However, does make me wonder if that is the best possibility. Or the best strategy there. They also, from what I can see right now, they aren't using islands very much. This Hindenburg that is pushing towards B is reasonably far from any cover. It really doesn't look like he's going to have space to turn around. He is coming under some pretty heavy focus fire, already down 29 to 29,000 hit points. Their Yamato has survivability expert, which is a questionable choice to say the least.
ZR approved.
Dead Glen. CUTIE has capped both A and B, and all of the cruisers that are currently spotted appear to be sitting in a spot right over B.
Okay, I'm looking at their Yamato right now. He's got his turrets aimed at the J line.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what they're doing with the Yamato. That is not a battleship you want to try and kite with. If you're going to try and bring a kiting battleship, you're going to try and bring a Republique or Montana even. Not a ship that goes 27 knots and has almost no AA. And
right, there are no friendly cruisers nearby, and it looks like
he's running a 332 Hakuryu, so he has no fighters. All of his fighters are over B. I think he's about to... Oh, he just lost all of his fighters. Every single one was just strafed. He has no... This Yamato is completely on his own.
Yeah, I think this Yamato is going to get struck soon.
Oh, well, he is going to be struck. There is zero doubt about that. It only depends on whether the Haku or the Hindenburg can get to him in time to pop a defensive fire and panic the planes. Appeared to be AP dive bomber strike.
At B, MGBR are pushing a Hindenburg into B, and a Des Moines will be supporting him slightly back.
Oh, they are AG dive bombers. Whoops. Good drop by CUTIE's carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torpedo hits. Yamato is down to 55k health. And he has popped his repair party consumable, which is going to open him up to long range fire from the Zhao on this flank, if he so chooses. So I was opening up on the Hindenburg Sir Oregon, the team captain of MGBR. MGBR seems to be making a concentrated push towards both A and B. The Shimakaze has dropped off the map,
So
so
Hindenburg's dead now.
ooh,
Took off from the gearing.
Hindenburg takes a huge hit from the gearing, and CUTES Montana takes a big shot at the Hindenburg. So MGBR is really bleeding a lot of health very fast here.
I'm just not seeing a plan behind this.
It really doesn't look planned to me. I mean, they really bringing one destroyer is questionable. Bringing only a Shimakaze is incredibly questionable, and sending him to B with no real support is.
And right now, their Shimakaze, MGBR Shimakaze, engaged in a gun duel with Cutie's gearing.
Yep, and as it looks to me like the Shimakaze is managing to stay out of the guns of Acroplex, Cutie's Des Moines, while the Des Moines of MGBR, Total Wolf, is trying to ward off the gearing.
I mean, it's possible that Shima's torps, which were launched at gearing, could hit gearing. We'll see.
Those are some very good torps. Gearing may take one or two. Gearing takes a torp down to 8,000 HP. Okay, so Old Master Saru, the team captain for Cutie, is down to 8,000 HP, and MGBR loses another Hindenburg. He was trying to rush the smoke of the gearing.
The only, yeah, I think Cutie's Montana.
Cutie's Montana is taking
Ace is about to
huge
die.
hits. Very good drop by the CV of MGBR. That could be a very, very big deal, depending on how it's played. If MGBR pushes straight through to A now, they will be broadside to the Acroplex to Des Moines that's right there. He is firing AP. This could be huge on the Hindenburg. Yeah, that's the problem. They were not in a position to take advantage of that fast enough. Sir Oregon is going to go down here, it looks like. Yeah, and he does. He's just, you can't go broadside to a Des Moines, not even in a Hindenburg, not at that range. Taking shots at the Des Moines crossing once again in front of him. Cutie's carrier is going to strike at Des Moines, which is bold. Yeah, Total Wolf does go down. The Shimakaze of MGBR is probably going to go down soon as well.
He's in a gun duel with a Hindenburg.
MGBR's Des Moines goes down, so it's down to the two battleships, the Hakuryu, and that's it, because the Shima is going to go down within the next 15 seconds. And there we go. So, what went wrong here?
This is not how you play competitive. This is just not how you do it. It's a little bit more standoffish. You first of all, you don't use a Shimakaze.
Right. The idea of 15 24 each torpedoes sounds very nice on paper, but you don't have defensive fire. You don't have gunpowder. You have very little that.
Right.
In
and
randoms,
you generally
sure.
want two destroyers on top of that. You want two AA.
At least, possibly even three, depending on the rest of your team's composition. I think that they need to work on their strategy as well. They were in King of the Sea 5 last season, and it doesn't appear from this first match that they've learned much from that defeat. just, I mean, very, very little to say about this match. It was one-sided from the start.
Yeah, they're capping A with battleships, which is so desperate and so
Yeah.
futile.
They're about to get cross-torped as well. The Zhao and the Gearing. Both Gearings are there, actually.
Oh, the torps are dying out.
Montana got very lucky,
Yeah,
but it's only
yeah,
prolonging the inevitable at this point.
And a second set of torps comes in.
Yeah, that's, Montana will eat one.
Yep.
Yamato is going to go down to these torpedoes. And I believe that will tick the points, and that will be the end of the game.
Close.